Hey y'all. Finna do my hair. Okay, y'all, let's get right into it. So, once a year, I get the biggest burst of energy to do my own hair. So, that's what I decided to do. I woke up bright and early on a Sunday morning. I went to the beauty supply store, got the hair that I wanted, made sure I had enough lift because my hair will be conditioned. Although it look crispy and crunchy right now, that hair is conditioned underneath these twists, okay? And I got to work. So it was at this point on the first one where I was like, oh no, send help, get somebody else to do it. Because I realized, okay, girl, the parts look crazy. You twisting to the left, you twisting to the right. So the only thing that was saving me at this point was knowing that that hair was thick enough that it was going to cover my grids. So then I was like, all right, cool. I'm not worried about it. I kept working in the back, looking real crazy, moving in slow motion, y'all. This whole process took a total of 2 days, almost 3, but we made it. I had my movies, I had my snacks, I was in my comfortable chair, and we was getting it done. I had to do a couple of checks, had to do a couple yank tests. One of them came out in the back. So if you are doing your hair by yourself, make sure that they are secure. Just because you are twisting and you clamping your fingers real tight don't mean it's actually in there. Had to learn that the hard way. I also was not twisting all the way down the strand, as y'all can see, because in my mind, I was like, yeah, I'm going to do a cute little rod situation at the end, and I ain't going to worry about it. Honestly, going back, I really wish I would have twisted all the way down and then did a little curl if I wanted to, because the bulk of the ends are just real crazy. But honestly, it's okay because I'm growing to love super, super big hair. And I did use Bantu knots at the end, which you will see. And currently I'm wearing them up in a bun. I don't have that footage right now, but it's real cute. So I did want to go into detail and show you how I did it. So the hair came sectioned. I separated a section in half. And then I used that one half and I would place it where my hair is, and I would do a hook and a loop, and then I will begin to braid down. And you will see that as I continue to braid down. Now my hair is short, y'all. I got 2 scoops of hair right now, okay? So I didn't have to do a whole lot of tucking and hiding too much. And the type of hair that I use blended in with my hair. So I honestly wasn't super worried about, making sure it was super duper blended. And then once I did the braid about, I don't know, 2 or 3 inches down, then I started twisting to the left. And I was saying this earlier. You either want to twist to the left or to the right. I personally twisted to the left because I like the way that looked. But if you're going for more of a passion style look, you can twist to the right. This is me finishing, and baby, I was excited, okay? I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. I didn't think I was going to make it. As you can see, because the twists, the texture of the twists are what they are, they're honestly covering the parts. So that wasn't like a huge concern of mine. But what was a concern was the fact that some of them were kind of loose. So I did have to go back in and fix those. And then after that, I decided to pull out my flexi rods. I do have cold water rods. I think that's how you say it. My coworker told me that I could use those because I came to work the next day and was complaining about how I thought my curls were a little too big. And so she told me to use some small, the cold water rods if I wanted a tighter curl. And so basically what I was doing was a standard, wrap around, and I dipped in hot water and I sectioned starting in the back, just like how I started doing the twist, and worked my way up. I did about 3 to 4 strands on each rod. So I want to say this whole process alone took like an extra hour because I was moving in slow motion, talking to my boyfriend, getting sidetracked. That's okay. Then here you see me unraveling. I did try to leave them in so they could keep their curl. But at this point, y'all, I was getting a little nervous. I was like, okay, this is cute on day 1. But as y'all know, with hair like this, it start looking a little dusty after a few days. So that's what I was worried about. This is day one, and I hadn't put any oil sheen or just anything like that on the hair at this point. I did think it was cute, but I was like, man, I don't know if it's gonna last. But overall, y'all, I can say it has lasted. It's been a couple of weeks now. It's super cute. I am gonna go back in and I'm gonna try to redo my rods, and so I'm super excited about that. So I would do this again. Maybe I'll change my parting technique, but overall I do like it. And maybe I'll also try to do a passion twist instead. But I'm really feeling it. I'm feeling real cute. Feeling like now I can just get up and go and I don't have to worry about doing my hair. As you know, spring is coming through now. So it's a perfect time for me to just get up and go. Get down to my goals as we get into this second quarter of the year. Thank you for watching. Talk to you later.